Okay, just a bit of a clarification here. The slaking process, which I will go into in greater detail and show you how to slake plaster in 30 minutes instead of the 30 days that Hewitt suggested, which is also really somewhat problematic. As I indicated earlier, this is what unslaked plaster looks like. It's amorphous in shape. They look like a whole host of different amoebas. Page 2 and of course page 3, and what happens is that you are to take these unslaked plaster and you have to slake it. Now the materials that I use, the plaster was already slaked because we purchase it that way. It is not possible, and let me repeat that, it is not possible to slake plaster 100% by using Hewitt's method with a pound of plaster and a pail and sitting there for 30 days in your living room. It's not going to work. Second of all, you have no way of knowing if it is completely slaked, partially slaked, or almost unslaked. What you have to do, of course, is you have to try and produce these crystal-like structures which are the foundation of the gesso, and it really cannot be done by sitting there and stirring. The slaking process occurs the minute the water comes into contact with the calcium sulfate or the unslaked plaster. Heat is given off, and this is where the slaking process occurs. If the water is agitated correctly, with a tremendous amount of strength, you are going to get crystals, needle-like shape structures that are going to set the foundation. What I have found is that when you do it by hand and you examine it microscopically, you begin to see that the structure is only partially slaked. It never reaches completion. And this is why the foundation, using the Hewitt method, cracks, dents, or just breaks down completely. Because it's flawed from the beginning. Because they are not proving that the plaster that they are using is slaked. The answer is very simple, which we will do at another time, and that is to show you how to slake plaster. This is just another one, which was a terrible slaking that the person said was completely slaked, when in fact it wasn't even slaked at all. But I will show you how to slake plaster in 30 minutes by using a pH testing kit, and the chemistry doesn't lie. It tells a story, and either it is or it is not. And we'll call that a day. Thank you.